The National Missing and Unidentified Persons System reports that over 600,000 individuals go missing in the United States each year. Fortunately, many missing children and adults are quickly found alive and well. However, tens of thousands of those cases remain unsolved. Although 40% of all missing individuals are people of color, there are disparities in how those cases are handled. For example, the missing adults usually get labeled by authorities as being associated with illegal activities, such as being gang members or drug related, which is oftentimes some of the many reasons why there are not more urgencies within law enforcement to find them. And when it comes to missing minors of color, they are oftentimes classified as runaways. And because of this, when a child of color goes missing, there is hardly ever any Amber Alerts. In this video, I am going to talk about the story of Daniel Robinson, who was 24 years old when he disappeared without a trace on June 23rd of 2021 from his worksite in Buckeye, Arizona. Daniel Robinson was born on June 14, 1997 in Columbia, South Carolina, to father David Robinson and mother Melissa Robinson. His siblings include twin sisters Davisha and Letitia, a younger sister Talia, and an older brother David. He attended AC Flora High School in Forest Acres, South Carolina, and he graduated from College of Charleston in Charleston, South Carolina in 2019 with a major in archaeology and a minor in geology. After his graduation, he landed his first job working for Matrix New World Engineering as a field geologist in Phoenix, Arizona. It has been reported that around 9:15 to 9:30 a.m. on the morning of June 23rd of 2021, Daniel was working as a hydrogeologist alongside Ken Elliott, a pump technician, and they were assessing a remote drill site in the Arizona desert near Sun Valley Parkway on Cactus Road in Buckeye, Arizona, which was their first time meeting each other according to reports. Elliott was quoted as saying that Daniel was initially fine as they discussed the weather and the job, but within a short period of time, Daniel appeared distracted and started to look off into the desert with a distant look in his eyes. He at first thought that Daniel was sick or was on drugs, but noticed that his pupils were not dilated, and this is according to reports. He then claimed that Daniel proceeded to get into his vehicle, which was a blue and gray 2017 Jeep Renegade with an Arizona plate, and then he drove off. And that was the last time that he has been seen since his disappearance. It was also reported that when Daniel did not return, Elliott notified his co-workers, followed Daniel's Jeep tire tracks into the rain-soaked dirt road, which indicated that instead of him going left to go back to Phoenix, he turned right, which led deeper into the desert. Later that evening, Daniel's family was notified by his employer that he was missing, and his dad reported him missing to the Buckeye police that same evening. His dad stated that he was told by the Buckeye police that a helicopter search would be conducted the next morning, but that did not happen. His dad then decided to drive 2,000 miles from South Carolina to Arizona and arrived on June 26, 2021 to help with the search for his son. There were rumors that he showed some odd behaviors in the days before his disappearance, but his father dismissed those claims, stated that there has been a lot of character assassination by the Buckeye Police Department of Daniel. His father, after feeling abandoned and ignored by the police and national media, assembled his own team of private investigators and volunteers. He has also set up a GoFundMe account in addition to using his own finances to cover expenses in the effort to find his son. While investigating the case, police reports show that Daniel had been exchanging text messages with a woman named Caitlin, who he had met previously. And in those reports, it showed that the last exchange between them was on June 22nd of 2021. It has also been reported that Daniel's father told police that his son has mentioned being in love with a woman, but he did not know anything about her, according to police report. At the time, it was reported that the Buckeye police conducted 2 searches of the area with no results, while Daniel's father's team conducted 9 searches, also with no results. On July 19 of 2021, a rancher found Daniel's 2017 Jeep Renegade in a ravine in a remote part of the desert, less than 4 miles from his work site. His cell phone, wallet, keys, and some of his clothes were found at the crash site, but he was nowhere to be found. It has been reported that the vehicle appeared to have rolled and landed on its side with the airbags, the deployed. His father stated that the accident report approximated that the vehicle originally crashed 4 hours after he went missing, and one of his socks was found a few feet away from where he was last seen, and the second sock was found at the crash site. The accident report that was released by the police indicated that his vehicle apparently accelerated immediately before it crashed into the ravine, which could indicate that an attempt was made to drive up the other side of the ravine. That same report also concluded that someone attempted to start the vehicle more than 40 times following the crash, and it was driven an additional 7 miles after the initial crash. The family hired a private investigator, Jeff McGraw, and it stated that he's not so sure that there was no foul play. He does not believe that Daniel was in the car when it flipped over, and pointed out that the vehicle had 11 additional miles on it from when the airbags deployed. He also said that there were paint on the vehicle that couldn't be attributed to the place where it was found, and believed that the accident site appears staged. Police have said they have no evidence of foul play or violent criminal activity. Still, questions remain regarding what happened to Daniel. He recently turned 25 years old on January 14th of 2021. Anyone with information about Daniel's disappearance is asked to call the Buckeye Police Department at 623-349-6400 or click on helpfinddaniel.com. And this is a website that was set up by his father, or called 803-200-7994. You can also donate to the GoFundMe account, and I will include the link at the bottom. Please help to spread the information about Daniel Robinson. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe in order to help to spread the word.